So I race pretty much because someone told me not to, and it just kind of got out of hand from there, really. The feeling for me on a racetrack in a race car is just freedom. You know, I'm wheelchair user, I'm tetraplegic, I'm constantly having to kind of adapt my abilities or lack of abilities around kind of society. But when I'm in a race car, my wheelchair's in the pits and I'm just in the car competing against non-disabled drivers. So the adrenaline, the kind of control on the edge, and that feeling of just for a moment being the same as everyone else is what I love about motorsport. The highlights of my career so far have been winning my first race, which was in Silverstone in 2018. That was an incredible experience. Getting the role of Disability and Accessibility Commission President with the FIA was also another highlight. Creating my charity, Spinal Track, with my husband is also something I'm hugely passionate about and very proud of. So Spinal Track gives other disabled people their first opportunity, either driving a racing car or a rally car. This feeling that you can get from driving gives you a belief that anything is possible. You know, adrenaline is something that I think all race drivers get before a race and during, and I think if they say they don't, they're probably lying. But it's about controlling those emotions so that you are task focused and making sure that you're doing the right things at the right time. So getting into sim racing for me has been a challenge. I'm used to driving a real car around a circuit and experiencing the feel of the rear of the car moving around, how hard you have to brake because you feel the inertia of the car slowing down. I don't have that in the sim, so I often crash. But I think that you do get that same excitement and the positivity that racing gives you as well, because you're just driving a race car but in a computer. And the fact that it's a mixed ability sport is, you know, the reason that I fell in love with racing and the reason that a lot of disabled people fall in love with sim racing. So the best thing for me about racing is knowing that I've done my best. It helps if that is better than other people and I'm somehow near the top or on the podium, but also just being able to compete with non-disabled, predominantly male drivers is something that I don't get to experience in other aspects of life. So that freedom from disability is for me the best thing about racing.